Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 90 with me, Sid. And I've been doing a little bit of work over here at the start of the industrialization we did with some of these scaffolding blocks to give me a walkway. Nothing overly fancy, just a gantry at the top. I may fill in the middle, may not, we'll see. But the other thing I'm working on is how to extract the various juices from this thing, including, of course, the charcoal. And I'm thinking that the easiest thing to do is just hoppers. Now, I was going to make hoppers the hard way, and then I remembered that maxim that things, which is check the assembler recipe, and we save an entire 4 iron ingots per hopper, per recipe I should say, if we do it in the assembler. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Why? Why? Can I get the iron back, please? I think, oh no, it's medium voltage. Low voltage, yes I can, with oxygen. Go on, get me those back. God damn it. So I'm guessing it's because I had a program in there. Let's turn you back down to 0. I should have some more. I don't have a lot more, but let's just do that. Will give me 15 to start off with. So that should make me hoppers at 5 to 1. And then we can get wrought iron. I don't want wrought bloody iron. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. It has the same effect. So that is going to give me that. Then we need a barrel. And I'm just going to, rather than faff around, I am just going to put myself 10 barrels, 10 of these in, and let me just go and check that this works. I'll take those 3. And just have the stuff come into like a buffer collection zone, if you like, maybe that kind of thing going on. So let's just grab a couple of stacks of you, some of, I need more than that, some of you perhaps, and then we should be good. No, that's not going to help me. Let me go in here and go blah 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 blah, and then just whack another round in. That should be 10 of those. Perfect. Of course, the interesting bit to collect is that's going to be blah, 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 blah. The bit that's going to be interesting to collect, something to build onto. That would be useful. Universal scaffolding block. The interesting thing that's going to be to build onto is going to be, now first things first, can I get away with a hopper there? I can. That's perfect then. So what we need to do is I'd like to try and get the hoppers, the barrels, pointing forwards. So we'll just pop a build block in there in each of these spots. That's where the hoppers will go, and then we shall place the hoppers in like so. That's making charcoal, which will go into that. Perfect. So just need the rest of the hoppers and we're laughing. And then the other thing we need to do is make a big iron tank, not a massive iron tank, the tank big enough to contain all the creosote that's going to be coming out of this. That's chuntering along. yeah, I mean, you know, we've got just shy of a stack in those 3 alone. And obviously we can come up for access, we can work from the top. Except for that one. Now we can. Yeah, that works. Kind of getting a feel and a vibe for that. So let me. I've got the barrels. What I need is the hoppers, and for that I'm going to need the iron plates, iron things, the hoofers. Alright, so and I think we can probably do this with these anyway. I got 48. That's not. We'll worry about that in a minute. Wrought iron plates. I think we can do it with these. We'll find out if I've. Let's have a look. Yes, we can. Okay. So how many have I got left? 6, and I've got enough. 5 per. So that's 4. How come I got more? That doesn't make sense. We'll stick those there for now. Yeah, so then we're going to need to start playing around with tanks. And I am going to need probably, well, I'm definitely going to need a couple of iron tank valves. So we're going to need those. Again, what can we do? We can just do it with bars and things. Iron tank, just 2 per. Okay, and iron tank gauge is glass pane and that. I don't think we need much more, so all I need to do is work out how many I need, and that's all going to be Gucci, isn't it? Okay. Let me, oh, good grief. Always do that. Right, now let's try that again. That should be some more. And the last one. So, I think I am going to need, if I do a 3, I'm going to need 9, 18 of those. Where's my clipboard? Nine tank blocks. Then we're going to have a gap of 2. Then we're going to have 9 tank block. And then we're going to have, well, that would be 8 tank blocks. But I want one to be gauge. If I could spell. Which means I need 8 tank blocks in there. Sorry, 7 even. And then that would be 7, 6, 5. 5 tank blocks, 2 valve, 1 gauge. So 9, 18, 25, 30 tank blocks, which is, we've already established 2 per on program 20, so 30? 9, 18, yeah, 30, so 60 iron plates. Go and get those. And that will make me all of those bits. Let me start pulling this lot together and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, we're making steady progress. We've got all of the barrels in, so those are connected, and eventually we'll consolidate this. But this is working pretty good. Now obviously I have got pollution turned off, so anybody, you know, who's worried about pollution, it's not an issue for this world. GregTech is hard enough without adding me the ability to pollute the hell out of my environment and kill myself. That just seems like madness lies that way, you know what I mean? So I'm just starting to pull together the makings of the tank, where I'm not entirely sure. I think I might put it above up there, so it's like a big old tank in the way. We need bronze pipes for that. I've got 24, I need 36 because I actually miscalculated. I need 3 only 3 valves because I need one for out as well should I ever want to take the stuff out. So yeah, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. This thing is making iron tank walls. It isn't the fastest process, so we're sacrificing speed for materials, but time is, you know, relatively accessible, I suppose. What I do need to do, let me go and get you, is I probably am going to need some pumps. Not a steam valve. I'm probably going to need pumps to get them out. It all depends on how I do this and whether I want to do it that well. I suppose the obvious thing is let's go and have a look at what happens if I just try and pump directly out the bottom of one of the... Oh, that's going to be I'm going to have to move those over here as well, aren't I? That means all of this is going to have to move. I suppose I could move it across one. That will do. Nice. Yeah, alright. But let's go and put in a pipe at the end here. And where's my wrench? I need a wrenchy wrench. So we need you like that. And you need to be... How am I going to get around to do this? Well, I suppose the obvious solution is that, because it's not like they are actually structurally. So that's going to go that way, but of course it needs a destination, and I think it is going to need a pump as a cover. I don't think we're going to escape that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go and make a pump for starters and see what we get. But for pumps we needed, what was it? Pump. An LV pump, probably. LV. I don't suppose there's the Ultra LV, is there? It doesn't need to be fast. Cannot be used. Max cannot be. Battery LV, medium voltage, high voltage. Ultra, I think those are a bit past. Ultra high voltage. Yeah, I think we are. Oh, there is an ultra low voltage one. So we could make an ultra. Oh, it uses that potent there, which is. I mean, what we're saving is some copper. But it doesn't need to be fast. I could use it. Just a small lead fluid pipe. I mean, how am I for lead? Let's have a look. Because I mean, if I've not got much lead, which I've got more lead than I've certainly got tin. Yeah, I think we should probably try the ultra low voltage version. just because, you know, we can, and I only need 10 of them only. So 10 ultra low voltage motors is iron rods, so I need 30 iron rods. That's 16. You get 2 per, don't you? So I actually only need 15 of those. Bang. Right, so, and then we can magnetise those up. Yeah, well, I think ultra low voltage is probably the way to go. This is not going to be a fast producer, I don't think. So in you go. Oh, you do you. What are you doing? You're still doing those. You finished doing those. That's enough to do all of this stuff. This is all good. We are okay for... Let me have a look. I need the red alloy cable, the ultra low voltage stuff. That stuff there. And I need 20 of them, which means I'm going to need to go and run that quest, because I really can't be bothered to make them. I'll do tin while we're at it. We didn't actually claim the multi-block quest reward for this either, so we might as well do that while we're at it. And not that one. Why did I try and claim that one? I want that one. Right, what was I... Oh yeah, I was going to look at that quest. Choice of... See, what would have been nice would have been a choice. Would have been 10 electric pumps. We made those as part of the thing, didn't we? We'll go there, I think. Pop that in there for a moment. That can go in there. They can go in there. And they can all go in there. Lovely. Well, that's a quest out of the way. I am going to need to do that lead stuff as well, aren't I? Right, I'm going to continue pulling together the makings of all of this wonderful, wonderful stuff that we are making. And I'll be back in a mo. Alright, we should all being... Oh, we're a bit low on rubber. I need more molten rubber. Okay, that's fine. Molten rubber, let me refresh my memory. I was doing that with probably the chemical reactor, wasn't I? With raw rubber and sulfur. So raw rubber and sulfur. And we were doing it... Oh, damn it, I can't remember what I was... Can't remember what my... Yeah, we're just doing that with no settings. So turn you down. Bang you in. Off you go. I've got myself the thing. So we've made the ultra low voltage things. They're going to go in there. I've made the LEDs. I've made the potent rotors. In hindsight, it probably would have just been a lot quicker and easier to do this, but I do really need to go and do a tin mining sesh. And those, we can get rid of those. Those require a wrench and a screwdriver. So we can have a wrench and a screwdriver. That will do. That's the thing. 160 litres per second. I mean, so that's fine. If those furnaces were kicking out a lot of creosote, then it'd be a different ball game entirely, I suspect. But they're not. So let's just grab myself some of you, pop you in there. Hopefully we'll have enough. But this is just going to chunk through and make me a whole load of liquid molten rubber anyway. So And I probably got some upstairs if I was, what are you? Molten rubber, yeah. Got a fair amount actually. So I probably could have just gone up there, but this is half the problem with the recording session to session. You do tend to forget what you did previously, so can be somewhat challenging. Right, and those will go into 1, 2, 3, and there, and bang. Get rid of those. Grab that and that. Put you away. I'm gonna take you. We'll let that run for now. And we can go and we can start on, well, first things first, let's try and get this tank where I want it, because I would like to get you, let's have a look. If I were to come up like this and have the tank don't really want the legs there, I would like the legs here, so let's get the tank right up and visible. Let's really make this thing pop out and be super visible. I should have one of those. That's going to go there. We have one there and one there. We can have the grill. Do I want to do on either side? Let's just do that. Then we've got hup 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 hup. Made slightly more than I needed. I think it was only 3 more. Ow. And that should be a tank that holds 57,000 buckets of liquid. Now obviously it's floating right now, that's fine, but what we want to do then, I may need to make more of these, is I want to go like, let's just come all the way across to there. Yep, that's fine. And we'll get the direction of flow in a moment. And the other thing we'll do is we'll take out these walls. I can put these back in later. It'll make moving around down here a lot easier. Because I am going to need to take you and apply you to that. Now it's currently got 1375, obviously it can't do much with that, but let's because I don't know whether I'll have enough to do both sides. I might need to make more of this wooden pipe. I can live with making more wooden pipe, and I'm going to fix that because I'm going to replace these legs with something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than wrench. Now in theory this should be pumping. But I'm not seeing any signs that it is. Cover top, blah blah blah. Why are you not getting anything? Do I need to do something with I would say that we're pumping again. Okay, that's excellent. Right, so what I need to do now is come down here and basically I need to wrench these into position for starters. Now there's a possibility that that is going to start pumping into there rather than out, but we'll get the direction of flow eventually. Right, then what we need to do is get this so it is going in the right direction, and then we'll put the pumps on and hopefully we'll start to see creosote appearing in the tank. Now we need to move these steps, that's fine. Because that's good. No. Hup. Can't quite reach that. Hang on a second. Let's get up there. It's a bit convoluted, but it looks like it'll work. Right, so then we need to do the remaining covers. Why? Because you don't need to be doing that, that's why. You need to be crouching for it. And then we just take our screwdriver and we set you okay. Is that's exporting, so that presumably well, let's change you back to import. And that's going down. That one's empty. Excellent. So they just need to be on import. I think the confusion is you're importing into the pipes, not exporting from the hooferator. So that's that. We need to do the same on the other side, and then we need to build all of this in, and I need to do something with these legs because they're not nice. I don't like them, but that's fine. We will work on this. I'll get this all set up, and we can get this put to bed. Oh, I need to. I'll go around the outside, that's fine. Anyway, let me just continue onwards, and I'll be back in a short while. Okay, just a little bit more work to do because I need some more of these. Well, not these, but these and these, but actually I need more of those. And those, again, I listened. Check the recipe. If you do 4 plates and 5 stone on setting 11, you get 16 per craft rather than 8, so half the cost. We'll put those iron plates away though, those can go in there. As that tank wall might as well go away. Why did that not stack? Interesting. Somehow my tank walls are not talking to each other. I actually had an iron tank too. Oh man. Okay, I actually had a whole load of tank stuff in there. Doesn't matter, we'll live. But we are going to... Oh. Damn it. I put that on somewhere and I think I've put it... Cover on the bottom. Oh, wonderful. Somehow I managed to get it on the arse end of this this device. Good grief. I really need to know, right, to know to not do that, because it's painful when I do, and takes more time. Now, what did I say I needed for that? Was, I think it was 11. Looks that way. Right, we're good. Whew, that was a relief. Yeah, so I've run out of these. I need to get some of these in just to finish off the technical stuff. We might as well get a stack, just because. Always have loved the chisel blocks. Not so much the direction the mod has gone recently, with the tables and stuff in, and some of the textures. If you're watching the Project Architect series, the chisel textures are really actually quite disappointing. You know, surprisingly so. However, doesn't matter, because we're not playing Project Architect right now, and I you know, you don't. The nice thing with the nice thing with textures like this is you don't actually, or any block in a game, you don't actually have to use it if you don't like it. There's always a decent and half decent and practical alternative. So, for example, the wall blocks down here, which are connecting, we're just going to swap them out for these. Doesn't matter, there's nothing coming in through there, maybe a small spider. If, you know, we had an issue with a small spider. I don't even think we have small spiders, but what we can do is we'll get these in, and this will be, I think, complete. It's, well, I say it will be complete. There is one other job we need to do. Apart from, you know, the back, which we haven't got into yet. We need to sort out the stands for this little sticky outy bit. At the moment it is hanging in mid-air, and I'm not a big fan of things that hang in mid-air. I mean, obviously it is Minecraft, so things hanging in mid-air is fine, but I'm just not a big fan of, you know, floaty blocks. So we do need to address that piece of work. But, and again, I'm not overly thrilled at this where it is, but we can climb up here and we can see the stuff. We've got these are working fine, they are all empty. This has got 170 buckets of creosote in it already. Now, I just, as a thing, uses for creosote is obviously creosote itself can be used to make a lot of bits and pieces. In the carpenter, I think you can actually, that's, what do you know what I can, that's a recipe for it. What can I use it for though? That's not a use, is it? That's an output, surely. Now obviously, yeah, oh no, it's not, it is a thing. So use it for treated blocks and crates. Farm blocks. They're all farm blocks, aren't they? It has very little use actually. What else can you use it for then? Well, we can use it to make a wooden tie for railcraft. We can use it to make torches. It's a fuel for 32 items. We can use it in a chemical bath. We can put it through a brewing machine with talc to get, or some other stuff to get lubricant. We can distill it for lubricant. We can I think that's still distill it. It's assembly. This is where I think it may have a use. A semi-fluid fuel generator will generate 48,000 EU off of a bucket. So we can just have that running pretty much perpetually over here, and then run an LV, so I can possibly even bring, you know, a cable. Well, we'll sort out how we do that in a bit, but then I can run an LV cable over and we can actually use it to generate power. For the meantime, however, it's just doing fine as it is. Now, if I go down here, you can see we're doing well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, it's 10 stacks and a bit, maybe 60 stacks of charcoal. But I put this in, so we've got the area over here to walk on. This is all good. And I think that will actually do for that bit. Now, as I say, the one bit I do need to tackle is the underside there. But I'm fairly certain there are some caves down in this area. So I do want to exercise a bit of caution, and which is not like me at all, is it? Let's just stick those away, and I should have, hopefully, let me take some of those. And then I am going to grab, what did I actually use for the pillars underneath here? I'm just curious. It's a while since I did it. We just did cobble and then smooth cobblestone, didn't we, for those top bits? Okay, that's fine. We can handle that. Cobble and just find me some smooth cobblestone. That one. Right. So armed with all of that, now I need to decide what I'm going to do with this platform. Hang on a second. Oh, it's a squid. Okay, I just saw something flapping around down there and I wasn't overly keen to find out. Oops, hello, did not really want to put 2 down there, but that's fine. See, now there's something sensible here, which, to my mind, I'll try and keep that one. What I think I may do is just scatter some glowstone under the base as well, just so we can see what's going on down there, because it is well, it's interesting. So let us try and get myself a screenshot. Now, I'm not going to get a lot more done this episode. I am conscious that we haven't done a huge amount other than really expand what we've done previously, but I think that's great. That will do us nicely, because while we're generating steel and doing a lot of building work, this is all going to move anyway. It's not going to stay here. This thing can be pumping out charcoal and other fuels for me, including this. So yeah, we got some stuff done. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.